Oh God. See the sweat? Yeah, it's real. He's put too many clothes on, bless him. I'm still out with Paul. We are in one of my favourite places, in the Ogwen Valley. If you'd seen last week's video, or the last couple of videos I put out, we did panoramics in the morning, 5 o'clock start, and we did a bit of light painting and light blending, time blending in the afternoon, well, lunchtime, over that side at Wall. And we're now up on the other side of the valley, looking at Trefan, and look at this lovely light we've got. We're trying to get a bit of a sunset colour, so it's all about the sunset tonight. So let's see what we can get. There's a lot of cloud up there, but when it's breaking through, the dappled light on that lot is just absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to try and get up to this waterfall, but it is warm. There's no wind at the moment, and everything's a bit more overgrown, as you can see here, so it's not so easy picking me pathway through. But like normal, I'll make it up as I go along. Just don't tell him, and we'll be all right. Real sweat, proper real sweat. Not far to go. I only want to go to that waterfall just up behind me there. What do you think? Do you like pain to get through this sort of pain and punishment? Well, I'll promise you this, if you ever want to come out with me, if you're coming out with me, you'll definitely go home remembering this trip. It's always an adventure, and it's always a little bit of work involved. Nothing too easy and simple. Right, so I'm going to have to turn you off because I can't hold the camera up in the air and get to that waterfall. I didn't even have it on record then, what a waste. I didn't have it on record, I'd have done it before. I looked in the corner and I wasn't recording. I was just saying, we got a little office boy here and he said, don't be cheeky. He said, promise me a Fray Bentos pie tonight, so I'm eating in luxury. Oh, this is, it's all worth it. He's gonna love it when he gets there. It's well worth it. He just said to me about, you won't be able to get the waterfall in anyway. I said, oh, you do. You can get the waterfall and the view. That's why it's a popular one and a good shot. It's just making our way around this boggy, mucky stuff without getting too deep in it. Oh, and my legs are tired. Oh, 2 walks in a day is a lot. But look at the view. I'm going to spin you around. Just check this out. Look at that for a view. Wall, Trefan, Ogwen's over there, or Ogwen. This is the Ogwen Valley, and it's stunning. And we only got to get to that little waterfall just there, and it'll all be worth it. Now, you know I've shot in this location several times, but we're here, and that's why we're here. Because this is, you can get this waterfall in, that view in, Trefan in, you can get it all in. Just by the way it falls off of this side, and you can see it against this dark rock, which is that one down there. You can see it against that rock, which is why it works. It's going to be slippy here, so I'm not carrying my bag down there. Last night's rainfall, I think's wettened all this down quite a bit, so I'm going to put my bag down on this dry rock over here the best I can. This is dry enough. I'm going to put my bag down here, and then I'm going to make my way down to set the camera up. I'm going to make sure Paul gets his shot, because this is definitely one for him, because he likes his panoramics, which I mentioned in the last video. So this should make a cracking pano. Really should. Right, I'm going to concentrate on Paul for a bit, and I'll come back to you and speak to you in a bit. So, reason we are out. Paul's obviously hired me for a bit of a guide for him this weekend. He's very capable with his camera. I've mentioned this in the last videos, but if you're the first one you're watching, because he's from Devon, you don't get many mountains and stuff, and he wanted to get into the mountains, see some epic landscapes, and do something. He's learning landscape. You're a wildlife photographer, aren't you, really, more than anything? First and foremost, wildlife. So yeah, he wants to learn landscapes and he wants to find these epic locations. So I know quite a few very good locations. They're not hidden, none of these are hidden locations, but if you don't know where you are and you haven't got the time to go searching and looking for locations, then that's maybe a reason why you could give someone like me a shout and I can bring you to these places, albeit not the easiest, but we can get to them. We've had a cracking morning already. and this should just finish off the day quite nicely. We're both stopping in vans, so if you're a van driver or a van owner, or you like sleeping in your car, better still, because we can drive to locations. We're not actually sleeping on the road. We've got a paid car park we're stopping in tonight, so we're all safe and sound, and everything's above board. So yeah, this is the shot. We could do a bit of light on it last time I was here, and I'll put a link up for you, or whatever corner it goes in, and check that one out. I did some light painting where I painted the light back in. I think I've got a corker shot. The light level, the water levels are a bit different, but it's still going to make a pretty good evening shot, sunset shot, evening shot, whatever you want to call it. It'll still be quite nice with the water in it. So I'm going to go up and get my camera, which I've left up there. I'm just making sure Paul's sure-footed and he's got himself settled in, and then I'll find somewhere in around him. Paul said about using camera, he's quite happy with me shooting as well, which is part of the reason why I brought mine and using mine. It's all part of the experience, so yeah, let's go and get my camera. Let's get something set up, and then I'm just going to sit there and wait. One position, because I don't want to be moving around too much and slipping in the drink. So as you can see, not quite level, are you? Oh dear, let's get the camera set up. There you go. As you can see, I'm in position, camera's on, and would you believe it, as soon as I got here and I got in this position, the light just dropped. Two massive light rays just somewhere around wherever it is there, and they were absolutely epic. Now I'm not sure whether I got them. I'm sorry about talking to the back of my head. Just to turn around again. I'm not sure whether I got them, but what I tried to do, literally just rushed out, grabbed the camera out, stuck it on the tripod. I shot one end straight on at the light, tilted it down so I could get everything in below me. Not going to sure whether it's going to work or not. If it works, I'm going to post it up for you. I'll stick it on the side there, just have a look. It was just a quick rush job. If it actually works, I'll be amazed. Let's have a quick look at the shot, because I don't know whether I got that in or not. Got one of the water below. Where are we? Next one. I've got one of the middle. Yeah, that worked. And the light rays are absolutely thick, as they say. So yeah, I managed to get it in. So what am I doing now? I'm setting up for panoramic. I've only got the 16mm on. I'm not going to scramble all the way back up there to get my bag. It's too treacherous dodging and pushing the luck going up and down too many times. So I've got a panoramic set up. Same as Paul's shoot. He's doing the full pano. And we're just waiting for some light to drop in again now. And I'm not worried about lighting all the mountain and everything. I'm not worried if Trapan don't get it. But getting some of them light rays, they would be really good to get. And if I can set it up in such a way where I can do a panoramic, light paint it, or do a time blend so I can blend in a different light, and if I can do several panoramics with those light rays in different places, I should be able to blend them in the image and do like a panoramic stack, and be able to try and do a time blend with that. Could end up with loads and loads of photographs, shooting 5 every time on a bracket and doing a pano, so you're probably doing sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 across, so there's 30 images for you, and then stacking them on top of each other, so you might have 90 images all stacked on top. Hard to explain, but that's the process. The light's coming through now, I can feel it on me, it's coming up behind us, so yeah, let's just keep watching this. If it happens, I'll switch you back on, but until then, just hold your breath for us, will you? Look at that light! Look at that light! I'm now going to do another single shot with my hand in it. Look at that light. Is that not some of the most fantastic light you've ever seen? That is so good. Here we go again. Full sweep, full manual. F11, focus on the boulder down here. The light is moving all the time. Let's go. It's bang, bang, bang. Come on, faster, faster, faster. We need these shots. Keep moving it round while the light's there. The light's kissing all the side of the hill and everything. Oh, I've got my cheery lad now. Look at those light rays. It's just fanning down. Oh, he's getting his money worth this weekend. I've been told I've got to stop acting stupid and be more professional, but I'm sorry, I just enjoy it. Cracking shot, absolutely fantastic. That is going to look beautiful, really. You don't even need to light paint it. It's all there, it's all happening in one pano. It's a bit dark over this side, but it doesn't matter. That's the dramatic image. That's the drama even in the image. Drama, you've got something going on there, you've got crusty, grungy clouds, light bursting through, waterfalls, flowing mountains, everything's going on. That's going to be epic. That's going to be a really cracking shot. It's going to be that good, he's going to want to buy it off me. Didn't hear that, did you? Good job. I haven't moved at all, camera's still in exactly the same place since I last spoke to you, but we have been shooting a few panos. We've had a couple of interesting bits of light. The light actually came down and hit the foreground, so I tried to do a bit of a pano sweep, so I might be able to use a bit more lighter foreground, and I've put my hat on now because my head was getting cold. And we just had the light run down behind you, run down the hillside, and it actually caught the side of Trafan, and there was almost a light beam hitting Trafan. And that looked pretty epic as well, so I've done another pano with that. So if I can blend that one in I got in early with the light fanning down, and that light there, that's going to look really cool, really good. So I don't know, you will know way before I do in effect, because I'm going to be able to process it and show you next, and I don't even know if it's going to work, and if it doesn't work you won't have seen it. But the sky's looking dramatic. Look at that going on here, it's looking pretty good. We've still got another 2 hours, about 2 hours before sunset, so chances are we'll get what we want maybe before the sun actually sets. We just need that light to come through again though. We are getting pockets. There's a clear bit above us there. There's a clear bit up there. So we are getting pockets of light coming through. So we just keep waiting. The camera is not moving. All I'm doing is literally panning from that side to that side and back again. That's all I'm doing. It's definitely staying there. We are going for one finished image. Maybe two. Here we go again, look at that, it's coming again. We've got a big patch of light coming through. Let's see what we can do with this. It's really bright in front, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. So fire it off. I'm going to actually block the light if I can. And just try and do a pano round and get rid of the bright sky. And I'm going to use a picture. I'm going to use a picture from another shot, just so I don't get the lens flare. We've got all the foreground in front of us now, all lit up. You can see I'm going to use the light from, or the sky from another image. All I want is this foreground and all this light. So I'm just covering up the sky, covering up the sun, get rid of the lens flare, because we're shooting directly into the light. All the foreground's really nicely illuminated. Trafan's quite dark, but it doesn't matter, it's working. That's pretty cool, I like that. One more. Definitely a dramatic shot. I may try one, actually shoot with the light as well, just to see if I can get it in. Let's just do a hand shot so I know that's the end of that one. And I'm almost going to try and shoot straight into the light and see what it does. Pretty bright, I'm not sure. It needs a bit of a cloud over the top. Yeah, it needs a cloud over the top. There's some light on the foreground though, so I'm going to take it, get rid of the sun flare. And what I'm getting is this light down here. Again, just do another bit of a sweep, get rid of the lens flare. Come back round that way. I'm just taking a few shots, so just catching the lens, getting rid of the lens flare. And I can try and blend them all back in after. That'll do. Let's do another single one. And we'll just set the camera back up there ready again and knock it off and just see what happens. But yeah, that's basically what I've got to do, just keep taking shots and seeing what I end up with, and then I can make something out of them all. The lights again hitting Trafan now, and now the clouds being obscured, so this might be another shot. So I'm just going to do another one. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Back it a bit. Yeah. Shame I haven't got one. Right, so I'm going to mention this in the back of my camera. You see this little bubble here? It's operated by this twist lever. Basically, I loosen this off, and I'm not going to move it, and I get the bubble nice and level right in the middle of the camera there. And that means my tripod is dead level. So when I pan round, so just open it back up. So when I pan round, everything on the bottom of that is staying exactly in the same place all the way around. So that's how I set my panos up, to make sure everything is perfectly level. This is a Leofoto leveling head. I used to have an Architect one, but this is a little bit smaller and a little bit neater and compact. The other thing I also do when I'm doing panoramics is I set my spirit level inside the camera. So I can strike down and I've got a spirit level there inside the camera, electronic level, so that when it's set up and I move my camera around, all the way from Trafan, as you can see there, all the way round, that green line stays on all the way round, right the way round to this big boulder there. You can still see it hasn't deviated from green all the way round. So I know my camera is 100% level, even though it's tilting down like that. It is still 100% level all the time. So that's how I set up my camera to do panoramics, and it is always perfectly level. I think I've got enough images. Unless the light dramatically changes and we get some more poking through, I think I've probably got enough to turn the camera off now and say thanks for watching. I'm staying here. We're definitely staying here a bit longer. We've not got anywhere to be, so we are going to stay here a bit longer. I'm going to wander up to my bag though. I've got some water up there, so I'm going to climb up to my bag, get a few munchies out, some biscuits and that. Just get a little bit of energy going in. It is getting a bit chilly, but my body's warm and my head's warm enough. I'm going to put my woolly hat on as well. But unless something dramatic happens now, I probably won't take any more, because I've taken loads and loads and loads and loads. I'll tell you what, I'll actually put on the screen now how many images I've taken tonight in this one location, just to give you an idea of what it takes to actually make a photo. It's definitely better being digital, that's for sure, because you can fill the memory card up. But yeah, that's what it takes. And if you haven't seen my other processing, I've done a bit of a processing video on how I put the panoramics together as well, so check that one out. You know, link will be in the description, or just have a look at my older videos. They're not that old, they're only a couple of weeks ago. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Another adventure back up on the Ogwen Valley, back up on the falls, and this is, like I said before, this is one of my favourite places, albeit quite difficult to get to because it's not easy walking. So yeah, till next time, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to share and tell a friend and everything about me and the videos. And if you do want to come out, just message me on Facebook, drop us a comment below. Instagram, I'm on all sorts of places. Or check out my website. There's a contact page on my website, and the website's being updated at the moment, so it should be nice and modern and fresh for you. So yeah, if you want to get hold of me, contact me and we will arrange something pretty much anywhere you want to go. Anywhere really. We can manage it. Till next time, ciao for now. And please enjoy this final image. It's got to be epic. I'm sure it has. Ciao.